Israeli man wounded in West Bank terror attack dies in Jerusalem hospital. Obama warns Iran in 11th hour nuclear negotiations. In latest video, ISIS threatens to uproot the Jewish state. And Israeli government releases cartoon comparing Iran to ISIS. Shalom and welcome to the Jerusalem Post News. The top stories for July 1st. A man wounded in a shooting attack died of his wounds at Sha'arei Tzedek Medical Center on Tuesday. Malachi Rosenfeld, 27, from Kochav HaShachar, was one of 4 men shot at close range by gunmen in a passing car near Shvut Rachel in the West Bank on Monday night. More than a dozen bullets were fired into the vehicle, killing Rosenfeld and wounding 3 of his friends. The 4 were returning from a basketball game at a nearby settlement when they were shot. Security officials believe the attack was not the work of a lone wolf terrorist, but a well-planned, sophisticated attack carried out by a cell operating in the West Bank. The latest round of nuclear talks between Iran and world powers over Iran's nuclear program will be extended to July 7th. US President Barack Obama emphasized on Tuesday the US will only agree to a deal which guarantees that Iran cannot obtain a nuclear weapon.
My hope is that they can achieve an agreement, but my instructions to them have been extremely clear. The framework agreement that was established at Lausanne is one that, if implemented effectively and codified properly, would in fact achieve my goal, which is Iran not obtaining a nuclear weapon. There has been a lot of talk on the other side from the Iranian negotiators about whether, in fact, they can abide by some of the terms that came up in Lausanne. If they cannot, that's going to be a problem. Because I've said from the start, I will walk away from the negotiations if, in fact, it's a bad deal.
Islamic State sent a message to Israel, Hamas, and Fatah in a new video entitled A Message to Our People in Jerusalem.
وهنا أوجه رسالة إلى طواغيت حماس فنقول لهم لا نعدكم بأننا نعد لكم وأننا سنفعل فأنتم في حساباتنا لا شيء. أنتم في حساباتنا تحصيل حاصل بفضل الله عز وجل، وبإذن الله سنقتلع دولة اليهود من جذورها، وأنتم وفتح وكل العلمانيين لا شيء، زبد يذهب مع زحفنا.
The video statement issued from an Islamic State stronghold in Syria was a rare public challenge to Hamas, which has been cracking down on jihadis in Gaza who oppose its truces with Israel and reconciliation with Fatah. And Israel's public relations campaign against Iran continued with full force this week as the government released an animated video comparing Iran to Islamic State.
Islamic State sweeps through the Middle East, killing anyone who isn't exactly like them. Imagine how dangerous Islamic State would be if it had armored divisions, fighter jets, and ballistic missiles. Imagine Islamic State building atomic bombs. Well, maybe it's not that hard to imagine. The Islamic State of Iran, like ISIS, just much bigger.
And that's it for today. We'll be back tomorrow with more news from Israel. Until then, shalom from the Jerusalem Post studio.